Hi everyone, welcome back to another Ranch of Rivershine video. I haven't done this series in a long time. I think I made one video and then screwed right off. It's been a hot second. I think I played it right as it released. There were multiple reasons why I stopped playing this game. The biggest reason is during the time that the game released and I started playing it and I started recording, I was at a really low point in my life and there were only a few games that I could truthfully, wholeheartedly tolerate. And this was not one of those games. This is a game where you really have to grind. You have to spend hours and hours playing the game, which isn't bad because it's a cozy game, so people are gonna want to spend hours and hours playing this game. But for me personally, to sit down and spend hours and hours playing a game without documenting it because I wanted to record with my face in there, that's how I started, it felt odd. I'm back at it again. Really quickly, I'll just give a quick recap of what I did last time I recorded because I think I recorded like twice in the last 3 or 4 months. Oh my god. Hi guys. Fertility pasture. It would allow you to breed 2 of your own horses together. Wait, this is what I've been wanting. I've been wanting foals. I have to participate in the Pine Forest beginner race and place in the top 3. Little extra reward. I forgot that Madeline is a straight up sugar mommy. It's been like 3 days. Like, it doesn't even look like it's gotten stronger. I'm getting so sleepy. My eyes are getting watery. So the last save is spring 18 year 1. So day 18 year 1. I don't remember the controls of this game. Is that an annoying angle? That may be an annoying angle. We'll try it for now. Hey there, Carissa. When I was visiting Lupin Meadow yesterday, I saw some signs that wild horses pass by that trail, and I think you might be able to catch them. I've heard from Jai that you recently opened the trail to Lupin Meadow again. It'll be perfect for speed training. I'll tell you more about it when you're in town. There's been a lot of mail. A lot of things to do. My neighbors are bothering me a lot. We have the Wild Sprout quest, the Stable Upgrade quest, the Fertility Pasture. To my knowledge, the Fertility Pasture is kind of expensive. I do have $15,000. I am in fact rich. And then Wild Horse Herd, visit Jai to learn more about catching wild horses. I'm so confidently running to the entrance like I don't need to go and get my horse. I remember how to do some of these things. So Forrest was the OG horse. Promise I'm not that clueless with this game. I don't leave games and then forget how to play them sometimes. Roblox is excluded from that. Okay, we're gonna go to Lupin Meadow. It's not Lupine, right? I think I asked that last time. I think I asked that every single time I talked about the game. Is it Lupin or Lupine? I think it's Lupin, like Professor Lupin. You know what I mean? I remember when I was playing this game like every other day when I was learning the ropes and everything, I learned every location, so I was able to go throughout the map without any guides, and now I feel like I'm babying myself through it. I remember that there's a lot of NPCs, but you can't interact with them unless they added that. First, let's go to find Jai, because I want to learn about the wild horses. I feel like catching wild horses is a little bit more fun in my opinion than breeding. Breeding's like, I think it's separate. Like the excitement there is separate. You can't really compare them, but if I were to compare them, I would want to go catch wild horses before I bred my horses. Also because you have to buy the fertility pasture and I feel like that's going to be expensive. Knowing Liam, how much was the indoor arena? The covered arena? A whole lot of money. Look how pure the characters look. Catching wild horses will be a bumpy one for sure. To get started, you'll first need to build a round pen to corral the wild horses in. Guys cannot see what he's saying. It's so funny when like you're moving the stuff around. Whee! Sorry, okay, I'm done. Lucky for you, I can set these up for you from my shop at a cost, of course. There's always a cost. Life is a cost. They'll calm down a bit and stop running away from you once they're in the corral. From there, start with petting their head and continue to calm them down. After that, make sure to inspect them from all sides to learn more about their skills, gender, and coat color. Wild horses always have lower skills, but at least they'll always have full potential. After corralling and inspecting all of the wild horses you like, choose wisely which one you'd like to adopt and bring back home. Of course, you'll need an empty stall to adopt a wild horse. If needed, you can leave the trail to free up some stable space. But keep in mind that if you leave the area they're in, the wild horses that you caught in the corral will stay, but the rest of the herd will leave. Unfortunately, the wild horses don't travel through the trails every day, so it might be a little while before you see them. Ooh. This one looks a little bit better. Let's start with this one. Gold Charm is starting to shine a lot more. We'll have to go and compete in some races in a little bit. But first, where is the corral? Should we look first on the map? Okay, it's this way. I have seen some videos about the wild horses, so I don't know a ton, so I feel like I'll be learning this for the first time. I can even find the pasture. Wish this game had a mini map. Can't turn. Do I need to turn my sensitivity up? Oh my lord. If I was on Red Dead right there, I would have been dead. I don't know if I have stall space. Do I have another stall already? Or do I not have a stall yet? So I think I just need to roam the trails and try to find them. If I can't find them, It also says that if you come back like every other day or something, I can't see the full page because I didn't click on it, but I'm guessing that if you come back like every other day to check, they'll sometimes be there. That's why there's 2 pens offered for each trail that I have unlocked, because I don't have all the trails unlocked. I think I just have 2. Just want to catch a pixelated wild horse. Is that too much to ask for? Please. I'm definitely doing something wrong. I can tell. I can feel it in my bones when I'm doing something wrong, and I'm just like acting like I just don't know what I'm doing. Well, I'm not acting like I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. To put you guys into perspective, I've been recording for 20 minutes, and I think only like 8 or 9 minutes is actual gameplay. I'm gonna go ahead and go back, and maybe in the morning it'll be like updated. I cannot find any wild horses here. We're gonna go to the entrance here, and we're gonna go visit River. And I know River is over here to the left. I do remember that much. Please tell me I'm not wrong. All right. It's kind of embarrassing. That's a little bit embarrassing. I don't know. Saying on camera, oh yeah, no, I know that much. She does not know that much. She was lying. It seems like horses increase their speed skill faster in Lupin Meadow than on the other trails. It's because of the music. Have you guys heard the music from that trail? F's Kiss, the music producer / artist for this game. That song was on repeat while I was like editing and writing for like a week. With that in mind, I've sketched some ideas for a new speed training course in the Lupin Meadow. You'll be able to build it from my store and then ride the horse you want to train into the course. From there, canter through the course's checkpoints to amplify your horse's speed training. For now, you'll only be able to loop around the course once, but you'll be able to upgrade it and use it up to 3 times per day and train your horse further. Here's a bit of money I saved to help you purchase the Crystal Lake Trail from Jai. I can't wait to see the competitions we'll host there. Would it be wrong to use it on something else? Oh, it's only $1,000. We're good. Visit Liam in the Pine Forest to learn more about his new building plans. I feel like we should go do that one first because Liam has been waiting for like 2 days and I feel real bad about making him wait for so long. Pine Forest is through my like property, right? Is that how we get to Pine Forest? I'm asking like you guys are going to be able to reply to me. I miss streaming. My internet has been so bad here and we've tried to get them to fix it, and like every time they say, oh yeah, no, it's fixed, it's good on our end, it's not good on our end, so I'm not sure how I'm gonna fix it. I think my best bet right now is just to wait until I move out and move into my own place. That way I can figure out the internet there. We live in the countryside, so fiber doesn't even exist out here yet. Retirement pasture. That's a good addition though. That way you don't like clog up your stables and you also don't have to sell horses. That's kind of sweet. I loved when Rival Stars added that because I hated having to sell horses. I remember Liam was the one who had like outrageous prices. I talked about this in the beginning of the video, but I was absolutely baffled about how much money you'd need to do like basically anything cool in this game, which is why, again, I solidify that it takes a lot of time to get progress in this game, but that's every game. You just have to be able to commit to it. I remember Red Dead 2, the first year I was playing, I had so many hours in that game because I would play so often to try and get like more money and more points and more levels and all of that stuff. It makes a game kind of fizzle out faster, but since this one has new quests every so often, Bob the Builder, let's get to talk to you. I've been looking forward to sharing these plans with you. I'm sure you've noticed your stable needs a light repair to house 2 more horses, so I'll be able to build that upgrade quite quickly. Now, if you ever want to have more horses, say maybe 8 horses or even 12, okay, Liam, and keep a total of 4 horses. I'll do that one. Grand stable. Better than the indoor arena. That's all I'm going to say. Better than the indoor arena. I'll take it. Add 6 new farm plots to your ranch. I need that, but I don't really want to spend the money. Expand your pasture to add a new section and separate your horse into 2 herds. We have a lot to save up for. Okay, I have to talk to him again about the fertility pasture. This will allow you to pick 2 of your own horses to breed them together. Liam looks kind of nervous. Let's see how much the fertility pasture is. I have the money. Screw it. $157. I say we go do some competitions for a little bit. I don't really like the competitions though because I have a really low attention span, so in order to do the competitions I have to like watch something in the background while I do them, so I always skip through them. Somebody did comment on one of my Ranch of Rivershine videos and said you need to do like more raw gameplay. See, the problem with that is I get really nervous when I'm on camera. Like, I'm aware that I'm on camera. I don't really have that natural ability to like act like myself on camera completely. I mean, not a lot of people do. It's a very rare trait to have. I get nervous. Okay, I get nervous. I get a little shy. I say stuff sometimes and I'm like, why did I say that? Nothing bad, just stupid. Like, I make a joke and I'm like, in the moment, I'm like, that's hilarious. I'm gonna have fun editing that later. And then while editing, I'm like, why did I say that? So we have a fertility pasture. Does it cost anything to breed your horses? I have to care for Sunshine. Okay, they also have a family tree option. Did they have this before? The family tree? Maybe they did. I just didn't notice it. Let's go into the fertility pasture and see. Sunshine and Forest have a 76% chance of pairing today. That's not very high. That seems like it'll be high, but it's not. The odds are up there. I'm just gonna pair them. Why not? Okay, so we'll figure it out tomorrow. Oh, that's so exciting. The first foal. What should we name it? I guess it depends if it's a colt or a filly, but still. I need to have some like unisex names, you know, names that fit every single horse. What's something a mixture of Sunshine and Forest? Should we name it Moonlight if it's a black horse? I feel like we should name it Moonlight because it kind of goes with like sunshine, you know? Rise and shine. Let's go check the baby. Don't try to stop me, Madeline, okay? I saw some signs that wild horses have been roaming in Lupin Meadow. I thought you might want to go have a look. Okay, so I did have to wait. That entire time, I was looking around, stressed, thinking that I was a little bit clueless. I mean, I was clueless because I didn't know what the heck was going on. I could have just gone home and not worried about it. Imagine if I like paid an assistant to just sit right here and you can't even see them. They're just like right here sitting. Guess I would be a ghost. I pay somebody and they're like, Carissa, shut up. Go home. Be quiet. Because every time I play games with friends, that's what happens. And you know what? It's for the better. I get told to shut up and go away, and it works. Sunshine is pregnant. Let me see the belly. Does she have a belly? Yeah. Oh, she definitely has a belly. I just want to get a cute picture of the mama. Should we go look for the wild horses or should we compete? Can I even get a wild horse? Yeah, I can. I have the stable room now. I at least want to try and see if we can get one today. If not, no biggie. I'll just make another video about it. This video is going to have so much if I can get a wild horse. It's going to have foals, wild horses. Y'all hear that? That's so controversial. Why would you bring that into my video? So tired of filming and then somebody on the road just speaks their opinion like that. Let's go look at some wild horses. Okay, it's probably not the best way to go. I also want to look into buying horses in the market, but I feel like I need to spend like 2 or 3 hours just grinding this game and getting like a bunch of money. That way when I actually record, I'm like, oh my gosh, guys, look, I'm rich. I don't know how that happens. I'm probably just gonna start recording without makeup on because I feel like hair and makeup takes me like 30 minutes, which doesn't seem like a lot of time, but I have a big schedule every single day at this point where I can't take like 30 minutes to do my hair and makeup. I've done streams and stuff before with barely any makeup on, but still. Oh, there they are. Wild horses. Okay, so we're going the wrong way. Okay, so they do show up on the map. Because, I mean, the idea of having to go and like hunt them down, that sounds cool too, but the fact that they weren't on the map yesterday when I saw them in the map in another video, I was like, hold on, something ain't right. Oh, am I meant to chase them to the corral? How do I pet them? Well, how am I supposed to pet it? What am I supposed to do? It says either adopt or horse information. Come here. Look at that one. Look at that one right there. Oh, I want this one. Don't run. Don't run from your future. Okay, so there was an option, I think, when you... just disappears. There was an option, I think, when you get up to their head. Oh my gosh, this one's coming up to me. Never mind. Oh, I thought it was like a wild horse moment. You know, Heartland moment. I thought it was going to come up to me and be cute. No, it ran. Come here. Come here. Oh my gosh. I thought we were bonding. Yeah, you like the pats? Little pat pat. Little pat pat pat. Can I adopt him now? I can't see anything. My mouse button is here. Are you kidding me? There's like a pop-up menu that comes up, right? I feel like there's meant to be a pop-up menu. This is why I want to stop playing this game sometimes. I already know. Trust me. Alright, so they're both still in the pasture. What if it tells me that Sunshine isn't pregnant? What if it like reverses it? That would be so unlucky. The only way to save a game is if you go and sleep. So if I'm in like the middle of the game and the game glitches like that and I can't fix it, I basically just have to call it a lost cause. I will never know what the first baby looks like. Or do you think it like already set the genetics and everything? Okay, we're good. Are you serious? I love this game. I love it. I love it so much. The horses aren't there anymore. Should we go look anyways? I feel like if I go and look, they're just not going to be there because the symbols are on the map, right? I feel like if I don't go and look, I'm going to overthink it. And then someone's going to comment and be like, Peachy, you have to go and look. And then I'm going to start crying and be like, oh my God, I could have gotten a wild horse that day. You know? I feel like it's like a really popular thing that happens in some of my videos, especially my Roblox videos. Sometimes when I play Roblox, you guys are like, Peachy, just do this instead. And I'm like, why didn't I think of that? Then we're gonna go talk to Madeline and then we're gonna go do some competitions because I lost my chance at wild horses. Not really my fault, but at the same time, doesn't make it any less like stupid, you know? I can't wait to see the little foals running around your ranch. Before we get to that, I thought I'd share a bit of advice about caring for pregnant mares and raising foals. After you pair your horses in the fertility pasture, the mare will be pregnant for 7 days. 7 days? That's a long time. Madeline, I have a very short attention span and patience level. Okay, Madeline, you're gonna have to speed that up. During that time, the mare won't be able to participate in competitions or be sold at the auction house, so plan which horses you'll breed accordingly. After 7 days, your mare will give birth and start nursing. She'll then be able to compete again, but can't be sold until the foal is grown. Once the foal is born, it'll share a stall with its mother for 7 days until it becomes a young adult and needs more space. Just like the nursing mares, foals can't be sold either. Of course, once your foal's older, they'll be able to participate, train, blah blah blah. I'm sure you guys can hear that. I kind of forgot how this course went, but I remember if I go fast, it's really easy for me to mess up. So we're gonna go fast. Ooh, that was actually a very lucky jump. I feel like the horse should have refused that. We got this, we got this. Okay, did I get first? I got first by 3 seconds. Okay, so it's a decent prize every single time. I'm gonna try and do these 4 or 5 times and see if I can get some decent money. I'm gonna stop recording because I'm gonna listen to a podcast in the background. That's actually how I survive through these games is, believe it or not, I don't talk to a camera through gaming the entire time. I usually have something in the background so I don't go insane because I kind of need like noise in the background if I'm playing games like this. If I have to concentrate, I'm not gonna have noise in the background, but... Oh my gosh. It's always so freaking bright. Okay, so breaking news. Jai just told me that there are wild horses in Lupin Meadow. Now, the last time Jai told me that, well, after I reset my game, Jai was a dirty liar. Oh, they're there. It's time to catch a wild horse. And this time, you know what? By God, I'm gonna do it. By the Lord above, we're gonna come home with a wild horse. Cause I'm tired. If I were to meet somebody for the first time, cause you can do like a really subtle accent, okay? You can do it in a way where your words, they sound natural. And if you do it like really aggressively, people are obviously going to figure out that you are messing with them. So I just want to meet somebody for the first time and just try to keep up that really subtle accent and see if they notice it. I think you're meant to use the corral so that the horse can't like get away from you so easily. And I just haven't been using the corral. Respectfully, Hot Bear, I'm going to need you to stop running. Does it just naturally go towards the corral or do I actually have to like direct it? I think it just naturally goes over there. So Hot Bear is a mare. Beginner speed, beginner endurance, beginner jump. Are you sure you want to adopt this wild horse? If you do, it'll be brought back to your stable, but the other wild horses will run away. Yeah, I'll adopt Hot Bear. I need a new horse to train. It was either that or buying a horse. There's a person out there working on our house. And I thought it was my dad this entire time, and it's not. This construction man has just been listening to me play my pixelated game. I remember when we were having internet issues and the internet dude had to come over. I told my mom, like, try not to mention me streaming. Just say that, like, we need it for streaming, but, like, one of your kids streams, but he doesn't know who. He's not gonna ask questions. Well, my dad goes, yeah, well, our daughter streams. So I love when I tell one of my parents one thing, like, hey, can you not mention this when this person comes over? They're like, yeah, sure, no, I got you. And then the other parent, I forget to tell, and I'm like, they won't bring it up, and they bring it up. I go ahead and compete in some shows. Because we still have the win competitions quest, the wild sprout quest, sorry. So I ran twice with the competitions. I've made almost $5,000, which is good. But today, with the rest of the day, because it's 6 p.m., would it be worth it to train this horse right now? I mean, I can because I can use the training course here. There's a training course here. Okay, let's do beginner. Let's do flower fence. I love the flower fence. I do remember this part being one of my favorites. I really enjoy like the training parts of games, not even just with like horses, but with people in general. I remember I was playing this game called Soul Worker back in the day. I had a friend convince me to play it, and I don't know if you know what type of game that is, but it's really, I wouldn't say it's similar, but it's like, in my opinion, in my eyes, it's similar to Genshin because I've only played Genshin once and I didn't pick it up again. But Soul Worker like heavily depended on like how much you played the game and how well you did with the game, and it was very like, I don't know, you could zone out while playing it. It was intense. And there were a lot of enemies. This portion of the games is easier for me personally to enjoy because you can just put something on in the background or not, just sit in silence. Like if I were to just shut up right now. Yeah, see how peaceful that got? Maybe I should do that more often. It's just so nice to be able to just play a game. I've been getting into the habit of playing more games without recording them because YouTube is a mindset where you play something, you're like, oh my gosh, I should be recording this for clips. My followers need to see this. No, they don't. Just play the game. Play the game, baby girl. It's okay. Enjoy the game. I think that's initially why I got into a lot of like animal type games or cozy games in general, is because they don't require like a ton from you. You don't have to like stress. It's not like COD where you're being screamed at, you're screaming, everyone's screaming, you're being told to go back to the kitchen. But there is a point where the games just, I don't have the attention span for them. Let's get that trust up if we can. I remember Sunshine's trust level was really tough to get up, so we're just gonna have to work on that. But Sunshine is still out in the pasture. Let's go check on Sunshine, because I kind of got to keep an eye on her. I can't just like leave her out there to chill. I have to go like brush her and stuff. Sunshine and lollipops and rainbows. Dubba dubba. I didn't know you could do that. That's kind of cool. Oh, what did I just look at? So she's good stat-wise. She hasn't really struggled with anything stat-wise. Hot Bear has been trained. Should we name her Honey Bear? I feel like we should name her Honey Bear. H-Bear Honey. Hey guys, welcome back to the video. Today I'm training H-Bear Honey. Let's see that. Honey Bear, that's so cute. Okay, what time is it? It is 8, almost 9 p.m. It's time to go to bed. I remember when I visited the UK and they use like the 24-hour clock. They don't use a 12-hour clock like we do, or a lot of people do here in the States. And I remember like people would be like, oh yeah, hey, what time is it? And I'd look at like one of their clocks in the house and I'd be like, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 8 p.m. And they look at me like I'm crazy. We have to go purchase the Crystal Lake Trail, which I think one more race we'll be able to go and do it. And then we also have to get the wild sprout thing, which I don't know how many shows you have to compete in. I don't know how many competitions you have to win, but I'm struggling here because I think I've done over like the span of this video and the last two videos, I think I've done a total of like 20 races. So I don't know how many races you need to complete it, but losing patience, man. Okay, so just an update. I did 2 races. The reason I don't film the races is because like I said, I'm listening to something in the background and it's kind of boring. But now I have 7.6k, so we're gonna go over to Jai and we're gonna purchase the Crystal Trail course from them. I don't know what I'm purchasing, but I'm purchasing something. I'm just gonna go to the entrance. It's way easier from that. Jai, why are you all the way over there? Why can't you just be in your home? This one, Crystal Lake. Okay, it's not any, it's just a new area in general. Come here real close, okay? I'm gonna get real close to my mic. $5,500. It's $15,000, River. Better watch your back. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay, so 15,000. Not too far off from what I have now, but that's still a good bit of work. I thought for a second that it was 5,500. I think we only have 4 more days until Sunshine's baby is due. I think I'm gonna go race Honey Bear anyways, even though her stats are very low and she's still getting the endurance part up. I think I'm only gonna be able to get 1 race done before her energy bar just goes all the way down or goes too low for me to race. Well, maybe I should ride Honey Bear until Honey Bear is tired. This was a really bad time to film a video. I didn't know that they were gonna be over here, but this is a really bad time to film a video. I did my hair and makeup and everything. I should have just waited. It's only 2 p.m. It's not like in the middle of the night or anything, or like late at night or early in the morning. This is actually so entertaining. I could just do this for like a while. I'm just pressing the A key. I've heard from Jai that you recently opened the trail to Pine Forest again. It'll be perfect for endurance training. Another day, another sleigh, Crystal Lake, wild sprout, and endurance training. I was gonna go and get another wild horse, but it's not the best idea because I'm pretty sure that you need a stall open, and once the foal grows up it needs a stall, so I don't think I can actually get another horse just yet. Hey guys, fun fact, if you ever want to record something, you have to press the record button. I stopped recording for the race and then I thought I clicked record after I stopped the race and I didn't. Anyways, I have 10,000 now, so we're about 5,000 away from, wait, no, we already got the trail, didn't we? No, we didn't. Okay, we're about 5,000 away from the trail.
It can mess with your head. And it can uninspire you.
Sorry, I was listening to a podcast. That's why there was noise in the background, and that's why I don't usually film the races, is because in order to stay focused, I need to be listening or talking constantly. And that's a problem in life, you know? When you need to be watching something constantly in the background while you're doing something or talking in order to focus. I'm just gonna say this right now. If I were to ever get an office job, no disrespect towards office jobs whatsoever, I want to say that right now. If I were to ever get an office job where I wouldn't be able to listen to music or watch something in the background or like hear something other than the sound of printers and pen tapping, I would go insane. Major respect for people who work in an environment where they have to sit in silence for 8 to 9 hours a day. That's a lot. That's a lot. Nowadays, I feel like it's kind of like normalized for a lot of workers to be able to wear like AirPods or listen to music in the backgrounds. Right when it's getting good, I'm getting into pain. Are you kidding me? It's getting worse and worse to actually be able to like work with pain, because it used to be where I can just, I wouldn't say ignore it, but tolerate it. I have a pretty high pain tolerance, and now it's just like so annoying. It's like a nagging in the background. Okay, so I wanted to get through this video and be able to like show the full and everything, but I'm in a little bit of pain right now, and I just think it's best to stop the video where I'm at right now, and then the next video show Sunshine's foal and possibly some more breeding, because I think Honey Bear and Forest would have a super cute foal, but at the same time I also want to expand the stables, purchase a horse, and then breed Honey Bear with another horse. We're gonna get a whole like genetic pool going in this game, and I'm super excited for it. I didn't know the horse breeding was like this easy. I thought it was really complex. Like I said, I haven't really watched many videos on the topic of breeding wild horses. I feel like every time I start talking, there's a drill in the background. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you all have an amazing rest of your day. Stay healthy and safe and hydrated, and I will see you in the next video or stream.